Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. You know who, back with another video. Thank y'all for coming kicking it with your boy Q today, man. So a few of you all have asked about me doing a video on rev matching in the comments, you know, because it is kind of like a tricky concept, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I actually got this on backwards. Should be like that. But anyway, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not the best at it, and I'm not gonna pretend like I am the greatest at it. But I kind of know how to do it. So basically, you know, it all goes back to downshifting. If you haven't watched that video of I talked about downshifting, go back and watch it because it won't make sense. So when you downshift, basically what you do is, let's say you're on the throttle, you have to roll off your throttle, pull in your clutch, and then kick down on your shifter down there, right? And then you release the clutch, and then you back on the throttle. That's how you downshift gears. Rev matching is basically adding one more step to that. And it basically what you do, you pull in your clutch, and instead of when you roll off the throttle, instead of rolling off the throttle, you pull in your clutch, you kind of give it a blip, like a bloop. You just blip it real quick. And what it's going to do, you're going to have your revs kind of shoot up a bit, and then you kick down. And that's pretty much what it is. And basically what that does is you're basically matching your RPMs or revs to your engine speed and like wheel speed, I think is what it is. I know engine speed, but like wheel speed. And that's basically what it is. It just allows a smoother downshift as opposed to what they teach you in MSF course. When you just roll off, shift, kick down, you'll notice it goes, you'll feel it. But when you rev matching, again, you're basically just pulling in your clutch, blipping the throttle, kicking down. It's kind of all simultaneous. So it's like this, like a click, you know what I'm saying? Like a clutch, blip, kick down. All kind of in one motion. So what that does is just basically down you to shift gears and have your revs basically matching your speed and tire speed. So that's basically what it is. I suggest doing rev matching, just practicing in like downshifting from 6th, 5th to 4th, or 4th, or 5th, 4th to 3rd. I wouldn't suggest trying to do it from 3rd, 2nd to 1st, because what's going to happen is if you get down to 1st gear and you let that clutch fly, you might accidentally do a wheelie. So practicing the high gears, not the lower gears. Also, what you don't want to do is you don't want to be in 6th gear going like 110, right? And then shift all the way down to 1st. You're going to end up freaking blowing your motor and probably locking up the rear tire. Just don't want to do that. So just make sure you're in a good speed. So maybe, you know, downshifting from 5th, 4th to 3rd, you know, just make sure you're in a good speed. Don't be downshifting when your revs are way up here, like at 13 grand, and you're still trying to downshift. That's going to kill your engine, kill the bike. So just practicing your high gear, lower speeds, you know, one more time, super simple. You're gonna pull in your clutch, and instead of just kicking down and letting out, you're gonna pull in your clutch, blip the throttle, bloop, grip it. It's gonna make your revs increase slightly, and then downshift. And it's just gonna put the revs in a good speed for the bike. That's it. So that's the easy way I can explain it. Let's go out and try to show y'all again, guys. I'm not the best at this. I'll tell you why, because my bike has auto upshift, quick shifter, which I can shift up, and it has auto blip, which means the blip is what I'm talking about here. Blip the throttle, it does it for me when I downshift. So it automatically matches everything. That's a huge spider web on my bike, bro. So yeah, anyway, no talk about it. Let's go out and show you how to do it. So right now, guys, I am in 6th gear. So remember what I said, you want to do the rev match. Pull in your clutch, blip the throttle, kick it down, all in one motion. Let's see, ain't nobody behind me. All right, cool. Here we go. I want to go down to 5th. Here we go. Hold on, I messed up. Here we go. And 5th, here we go again. Here we go, one more. So, you hear the rev match. I'm kind of jumping a little bit. Here we go, one more. Yeah. So, you can hear I'm kind of jumping a little bit because, like I said, I'm not the smoothest with it. So, let me show you. Get through this light first really quick. Make sure ain't nobody doing nothing crazy. Scan the intersections, guys. Always scan the intersection. All right, here we go. This is what they teach you in the MSF course. This is how they teach you to downshift. Just listen to the difference. Roll off, clutch in, kick down. You hear that? You know? So, here you go again. Try to do it. I messed that one up. One more. I don't want to go down a second. Like I said, you don't want to go down too low because you hear the RPM and the bike is ready to go. So if you let it go and too much throttle, then boom. So here we go, one more time. There we go. So that's a little taste of it. As y'all can see, I'm grabbing a lot of throttle. So like I said, I'm not that smooth with it because I don't do it too often. Now, as I was telling you earlier, my bike does have auto blip. And what I mean by auto blip is basically it's auto rev matching is what it is. So I'm in 6th gear The bike doesn't like to be here, kind of bogging down because I'm going too slow. I don't have to use my clutch. I don't have to rev match. Just watch, I can just kick down. Just kick it down. And it just does it. You see? So I think that's called a wet clutch. And actually, I'll be honest with y'all, I just found this out. I thought on my bike you had to let off and then kick down. You don't. I can just have it pinned and kick down. I had no freaking idea that I can just hold the throttle open. I mean, open, yeah, I'm riding, and I can just kick down. I thought I had to close it, kick, and then get back on, but I don't have to. I can be in the go. I can be throttle open and just kick, and it goes down. And it's smoother than what I was doing, like way smoother. I had no idea. This bike continued to impress me. It's crazy, man. It has so much technology, guys. So this is how they teach you in the MSF course. Roll off, kick down. You hear that, you know? Bike don't like that, but if you rev match, you hear that? It's just smoother. It's just, there's no lurching of the bike either. It's a much smoother stop than doing it the other way. Honestly, you have to practice, guys. Like, you got to. You can't just do it one time and think you got it. Oh, look at the puppy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta practice, guys. Practice, practice, practice. With everything with riding a motorcycle, guys, it is practice. And you have to practice a lot. Not much to it. Clutch in, rev it, give it a blip. And then once you blip that throttle at the same time, go ahead and kick it down to the next gear. You're gonna have the RPMs matching. You're gonna have the RPMs matching your speed, engine speed, and tire speed for a lot smoother downshift as opposed to, you know, especially if you go down like from 5th to like 3rd or 2nd, and you do it the way the MFS course teach you, it's really gonna do it. I should show y'all. Here we go. Watch it. This is what the MSS course teach you. I'm going from 5th to 3rd. You hear that? Now, there's a thing called engine braking. I'm not gonna cover engine braking in this video because honestly, I don't really know. I mean, basically what it is, you're using the engine to brake, slow down the bike as you know you're applying the brakes as well. I'm not gonna cover that in this video because it's a whole nother thing, and I honestly don't talk about stuff I don't really know about, so I'm not gonna even talk about that. But that's rev matching, guys. That's it. Super easy process. It's a lot simpler. It's all come with timing and practice. Hopefully that helped y'all out. I'll catch y'all next, baby. Peace.